Would you like to learn how to make a delicious stuffing enhanced with smoked turkey and sage? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to take your holiday stuffing to new yummy levels using smoked turkey, sage, sausage, apples, and fresh herbs. Hey, it's Lisa D, founder of Lisa D's Delights. And on this channel, we help beginner cooks learn how to prepare quick and simple recipes made with love. Most of our recipes are Southern cuisine with a healthy flair. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And Christmas has always been like my favorite holiday, probably because I have such awesome memories of my great-grandmother, Mama Lee, of helping her make our holiday family meals. Her stuffing was the bomb. But I wouldn't be Lisa D if I didn't attempt to take it to new levels. And I succeeded. Let me show you some things. To make this stuffing more flavorful, we're going to make our own homemade smoked turkey stock. We're not going to use the store-bought. We're going to make our own stock, and we're going to add that turkey meat into the stuffing. It's gonna be so yummy. So let's start by chopping up all of our veggies. You know, over here we like to do Southern cuisine with a healthy flair. That means adding in extra veggies whenever we can. So we're gonna start with 8 cloves of garlic, 1 large red bell pepper chopped up. We're gonna add half of the red bell pepper into our turkey stock and the other half added into our stuffing mix. The half of the pepper that's going to go into the turkey stock, give that just a rough chop, kind of chunky. And the other half of the pepper that's going to go into the stuffing mix, make that like a medium chop. 2 ribs of celery with the leaves. Those are edible and they have vitamins in them as well. Cut up 1 whole apple. I'm using a gala apple because that's my favorite. You can use your favorite. If you like green apples, do you, boo? Just be sure to take off all of the skin and chop it up kind of fine. Chop up 2 small onions, 1 roughly chopped and the other medium chopped. Next, chop up 1 large yellow bell pepper. Chop up 1 tablespoon of fresh sage, 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary, and 1/4 cup of fresh chopped parsley. Now let's start making our smoked turkey stock. Put a large pot on medium-high heat and add in 4 cloves of the chopped garlic. Add in 1 smoked turkey leg. It would be good if you scored the turkey leg first. That way the flavors will release more quickly. Add in 1 large bay leaf, 1 small roughly chopped onion, half of the roughly chopped red bell pepper, half of the yellow roughly chopped bell pepper. If you have never tried Better Than Bouillon roasted chicken base, girl, you have to try it. It's so yummy, so flavorful. As opposed to using chicken bouillon cubes, use this. It has more of a actual chicken flavor to it. It's really yummy. And when you use it, you do not need to add any salt because it's already type salty. Add in 1 heaping tablespoon of Better Than Bouillon. Now go in with 8 cups of water. Stir it all up and bring it to a boil. Then reduce the heat to medium-low, cover it, and let it cook for about an hour. In the meantime, we're going to get started on our sausage. I like to use this Jimmy Dean all-natural regular breakfast sausage. It's so yummy. Let's brown our sausage in a frying pan with a half a stick of melted butter. Chop up the sausage as well as you can, and then move the sausage to one side of the pan. I like to cook my veggies in with the sausage to make it more flavorful. So when the sausage is almost done, add in all of your veggies, the garlic, the bell peppers, all of the herbs. I forgot to get on camera me adding in the apples, but put the apples in too. Put in everything except for the 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. Leave that to the side, we're gonna use that later. Mix that up really well and let it cook for a few minutes until the sausage is no longer pink. It doesn't have to be overcooked because keep in mind that it's going to cook when we put it in the oven as well. As this is cooking, let's season it up a little bit. Add in 1/2 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And yes, I still use garlic powder even though I use fresh garlic because we like our food to be layered with flavor and delightful. Also add in 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning. Poultry seasoning is just a blend of different herbs. Now stir it all up, and once it's done, you can turn off the heat and let it sit while we work on our bread stuffing. I like to use this Pepperidge Farm sage and onion cube stuffing. You can use real bread if you like. Wait, let it get old, but why? This Pepperidge Farms works just fine for me. It's the time consumption for me. This is a 16-ounce bag. We're gonna take the whole bag and dump it into a big bowl. By the way, if you haven't seen my video on how to make a delicious savory turkey gravy, you need to check that out. It's amazing and it goes so well with the stuffing. Now let's add in our sausage mixture to the cube bread so all the goodness could get soaked up into the bread while we work on that turkey leg. By the way, if you're feeling my vibe, please subscribe. Do me right by hitting like. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of this yumminess. And please share if you care. Remove the turkey leg from the stock pot and it should be fall off the bone tender. If it's not, you may need to cook it for a little longer than an hour, but take all of the meat off of the bone and add the turkey meat to our stuffing mixture. Then slowly add in the homemade turkey stock, but add a little bit at a time and be slow and mix it because you don't want the stuffing to be too wet and you don't want it to be too dry. You want it just right, and you can't take out any liquid, but you can always add more in. So add a little, stir it up, see what you're working with, and take it from there. And if you don't have enough, if you need more turkey stock, you might have to add some regular chicken broth. Now add in the 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. Mix that up really well and preheat your oven to 350, by the way. And this is the consistency that you're looking for the stuffing, not too wet, not too dry. Also get a baking dish ready. Spray the baking dish with some cooking spray so that the stuffing doesn't stick. Add all of the stuffing mixture into the baking dish. We're going to bake it at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes, uncovered. But before you put it in the oven, pour 1/2 stick of salted melted butter all over the stuffing. Use salted butter because we did not add any additional salt to our stuffing because the salted butter is salted, the better than bouillon is salted, the sausage is salted, and the turkey leg was salted. So add the melted butter to the top of the stuffing. Now would be a good time to taste it just to see if you need to add anything. Before you put it in the oven, be sure to wipe off the edges of the dish so that it comes out nice and clean and purty, just like this. Yes, God, yes. How delicious, how delightful. I know your mouth is watering because mine was. Yummy. My God is an awesome God. He reigns on heaven and earth. Let's dig in real quick. Crunchy on the top, moist in the middle. Yes, I be trying to tell y'all, I throws down in this kitchen. Yes, I do. I made a moist, juicy turkey infused with garlic, herbs, and oranges to go with the stuffing. You have to check that video out too. Won't he do it with the yummy turkey gravy I was telling you about? Girl, if you don't make the stuffing, you are bugging. Okay, girl, let's taste this stuffing now. I'm so excited. I can't even wait anymore. It smells so good in here. If you guys could just smell it. Yes, God, yes. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Listen. Lord Jesus. Okay. I lost my foot again. Wait, I gotta try it again. Ciao. Oh my God. And the sage, the herbs. That's why I like using fresh herbs. You could taste the savoriness of the herbs, the onions and the sausages, and that smoked turkey. That did it right there. That smoked turkey. Woo! Girl, you gotta try it. That's all I got to say. If you're feeling my vibe, please subscribe. Do me right by hitting like. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of this yumminess. All right, guys. I see.